Hello students, here we are going to study the second experiment in basic electrical engineering lab. The aim of the experiment is verification of Kirchhoff's laws to AC circuit, and this verification we are doing for series circuit. That's why it is also known as study of series RLC circuit. So in this case, the different apparatus that we are going to use here is shown in this table: single phase thermostat, ammeter, voltmeter, rheostat, inductor, capacitors, and multifunction meter. So let us see where these apparatus are. Here we can see this device is known as thermostat. It is a variable auto transformer or variable voltage device. With the help of this device, we can provide the variable voltage to the circuit. Now you can see here we are having like this socket in our home. There, when we will put any pin here, across that 2 points we are going to get the 230 volt, which is fixed one. But we want different voltages in our experiment, and hence we are using this device known as thermostat. As we are changing the position of this rotating part, that is changing the voltage applied to the circuit, and hence we are using this device to change the supply voltage according to requirement of our experiment. So this is known as thermostat, also known as single phase auto transformer. So that is first device. Then here different meters we are using. This meter is multifunction meter, but this meter in this segment we are using as a power factor meter to measure the power factor of the circuit. So power factor meter. Then this one is the voltmeter, AC voltmeter shown by the alternating symbol here. Then again another AC voltmeter. Next one is the AC ammeter. Since we are studying the AC circuit, all these devices are AC devices. AC ammeter. Again one more AC ammeter is there. And the three elements that we are going to use in our series circuit are resistor, inductor, and capacitor. So these are the three elements that we have to put in series according to this given circuit diagram. You can see the circuit diagram now. So this is the circuit diagram. This is the source. Single phase supply source is specified as single phase 230 volt 50 Hz AC supply, and this AC supply we are giving to the thermostat. This is the symbol of thermostat. We have seen thermostat here before. So we are giving supply to the thermostat. Output of the thermostat, there are two terminals. That two terminals are connected to the power factor meter or multifunction meter. This meter can read watt meter, it can act as a watt meter, it can act as a power factor meter, it can read the energy kilowatt hour meter. But in this specific experiment we are using this as a power factor meter. So we are giving supply from the thermostat to the power factor meter. After power factor meter we are taking one wire to the ammeter. Ammeter will go to the rheostat. After second end of the rheostat will go to the inductor, inductive coil. After inductor it will go to the capacitor, and from capacitor it will come back to the supply side, that is the power factor meter. So in this way we are having single loop closed loop system, and with the help of this figure we are going to study the single phase AC series circuit. So let us see how to do the connection for this purpose. Now these are the connecting wires. All these are the connecting wires used with the banana pins. So I am using this wire first. I will put one of the wire. Initially we have connected this thermostat to the source with the help of this pin. So after that, these are the two output points of the thermostat. One point is connected here, that I have to connect to the input side of the wattmeter. The another point of the thermostat. And we will put it into the wattmeter. From output end of the wattmeter, I am taking one wire that I am giving it to the ammeter first, because in series circuit initially we have taken the ammeter. Out of the output of the ammeter, we are giving that to the resistor. So this is the 2 points of the resistor. To one point I am giving supply from the ammeter. Now end point of the resistor I have to connect to the beginning point of the inductor. So this is inductor, choke coil we have used as inductor. After inductor we have to connect the capacitor. So end point of inductor will go to the capacitor first, and end point of capacitor will come back to the multifunction meter or power factor meter. So in this case we have used resistor, inductor and capacitor connected in series. So this is the closed loop for simple series circuit as shown in the circuit diagram. Now we have to provide the supply, and that supply is given with the help of thermostat. The main switch are backside. I am putting on the switch first. You can see that. So this is the main switch, and we have used this MCB here. If any problem will take place in the circuit, in the experiment circuit, this MCB will get tripped. So this is the particular circuit. So I am put on the supply with the help of MCB. Again, this auxiliary supply for the meters to blow the LEDs, we are having this supply. So you can see that one. So our meter is showing the LED glow. It got the supply. Now I am providing the supply voltage with the help of thermostat. That can be read with the help of voltmeter. So this is my voltmeter. That voltmeter, two probe of the voltmeter I am connecting across the thermostat, and I am increasing the voltage. I want to set it at 140 volt. So I am doing the adjustment there to get the 140 volt in the voltmeter. Let us take it is 142.8 volt. So this is the source voltage. Now you must be having PDF before you. See the observation table. You can see it here. In that observation table you have to note down the VS voltage, that is source voltage. That VS is according to this meter, it is 142.6. So you will note down that reading here, 142.6 volt. Now at this case the ammeter reading you have to note down. The ammeter shown there is giving you the reading of 0.308 volt, that you have to write down in I column. After that you have to note down the voltage across different element, that is voltage across resistor. I am putting the two probes of the voltmeter here, and you can see the voltage across resistor with the help of voltmeter, that is 53.5 volt. So that you will write down in the column of VR, voltage across R, VR. And then we are measuring the voltage across inductor, and that inductor voltage is 168.9, that you will note down in the column of VL. After that we have to note down voltage VRL. So VRL as first point and L's last point, that is the voltage across VRL, and according to meter we are getting it 187 volts. So you will write down that VRL is 187 volt in that column. And then voltage across C. So we are putting the probes of the voltmeter across C, and you can see that voltage across C is 54 volt, and you will note down that value across VC or VC column. Then you have to note down the power factor of the circuit, and this power factor meter is giving us the power factor as 0.582 power factor. So this is our first reading when the position of the rheostat is middle. You can see the rheostat is at middle position. It is a maximum rheostat position, this is middle position, this is minimum position. That's why at middle position this is first reading. Now we have to note down the second reading. For second reading, we have to set the rheostat position to maximum side. So I am setting it. I am taking the rheostat to maximum position. And now you can change the voltage also, or with same voltage you can note down the reading. Let us take same voltage with supply voltage. It's 142.9. Power factor reading is 0.237. You have to note down it in the power factor column. 0.723 PM. Then current at this position is 0.24 ampere. And then we have to note down the resistance, voltage across resistor, that is 79.8. Then voltage across inductor, this is in the meter, it is 135.8. Then voltage across capacitor, the meter is showing 41.7 volt. And from R to L voltage, we are getting the voltage 171.8 volt according to meter, and we will note down all these readings in the observation table. So these are about the observation table. The following table will give us the calculation part, how to do the calculation part, that we will see in the class how to do this calculation part.